Welcome everybody to the last race of the regular season here, season 1 in the truck series. And the final race actually of the regular season. It all leads to here. So I put the standings up. It is a tight battle. It all comes down to 250 laps at Richmond. Tony Stewart, all he needs is a good finish and he's in. We are locked in. So are 7 other drivers. Rajah Caruth, he's right now in. He needs an already winner to win. You see the standings there, and some outside drivers really close to coming in. Is it going to be a tight battle? But Tony Stewart looking good right now. All Tony Stewart needs is a good finish here, and he is in. The 250 laps. It's a long race. 70 lap stages. And then 110 to the finish. So that final stage, you can't make it all the way. We get set to drop the green flag here. This is a short track. Do like the bigger tracks more. You can tell we are starting last. So we didn't really qualify the best. Pace car's off. And away we go. Lead us to green. Kevin Harvick. He is also on the outside looking into a win here. Will greatly boost his chances. We get good start. Working the bottom. Trying to make up for the really poor qualifying here we had. Don't want to force anything too early here. Contact with the 42 of Matt Mills. But just like that, 5 laps down. You're at Richmond. Almost going sideways out of turn 4. I don't really like this track in the trucks. So it is a lot of fun in Cup and Xfinity cars. I haven't had the best of luck in the trucks, but we still gotta run it. Grant Enfinger gets to our back bumper as we try to clear him. I just don't really like the corner exit. Back here. I mean, it still is a fun track to race at. All short tracks are. This race isn't as important to us as it is to a lot of these other drivers. Same with Matt Crafton, he has a win. He's already locked into playoffs. In case you're wondering, yes, the total number of wins don't add up to the amount of races we've done. It's because for some reason iRacing and the AI races, at least before, I don't know if it does that now, you exit the race before all the AI does, it doesn't save the results. So that happened at Pocono. Corey Heim, we're actually fighting for, me and him, the top spot in the regular season champion. But as I was saying, it doesn't really save the result. So it happened at Circuit of the Americas and Pocono. And it does mess with the points because well, we'd have more winners. So go all the way up to clear Corey Heim. Slowly making progress towards the front. Like I said, the outcome of this race doesn't mean a whole lot to us. I mean, our simple goal is just make it to the end. We are preparing for the round of 10. Truck series, it goes round of 10, round of 8, and then final 4. Grand Finger, he thought about it. But if you aren't familiar with this, on how we can advance the other seasons, you have to win the championship to go to Xfinity, and then win the Xfinity Championship to go to Cup Series. So just a fun thing to see how long it will take us against the iRacing AI to win a championship in all 3. Now, I do plan on running the Daytona 500 next year. We do have to qualify in the duels, since we are in an official Cup Series team. And who knows, maybe we do an Xfinity race here and there. Grant Enfinger, he really wants to pass us. I think he might be locked in, I don't know. Maybe why he's going so hard. We are just trying to make it to the end of the race. And just get some more points. Try and go to the bottom here. Brett Holmes. A little bit of contact. It's going to slow us both up. We slide clear. 24 laps down at this 70 lap stage. Dive to our inside. We can stay blocking it though. It's an aggressive dive by Matt Mills. Now we're gonna dive all the way to the inside of Matt Crafton here. Be on the bottom of 3 wide. And you'll die another rookie. He's also into the playoffs. Group of playoff cars right here just cruising around. We could care less about the outcome of this race. You know, it would be nice getting 3 wins in the regular season. And, you know, winning the regular season title, but we're not going to force our way into that. It's Matt Mills, he's going to dive to the inside here. Can't make it stick. Or with Matt Crafton, I thought he was going to go way low. He doesn't. That little contact with our left nose. No, I gave him the bottom. He just doesn't like, he likes that middle. He likes running the middle lane, which, run what you want. That basically killed all of our momentum that we had going to him. Garcia's going to give us a little tap. It's going to give us another tap. Halfway through stage 1. So our tires are beginning to fall off here. Grant Enfinger into the wall behind us. Hopefully that doesn't bring out a caution. And it does. Somewhere brings out a caution. On lap 37. It's one of the few cases where we get a caution here in the first stage. Normally, we've been going clean. like some cars are gonna pit. We are gonna pit. I mean, back in 29th, it won't hurt anything. And we just passed our pit box. That's unfortunate. I forgot that we were in last. That is actually what just happened. But we are gonna go back around. And this time, hopefully, we can pit right. Not used to having a pit stall this close. That is gonna move us to the back. I don't know what happened on that caution. I think Corey Heim was definitely involved. Grant Enfinger was involved. He really hit the wall. Brett Holmes, Thad Moffitt, they were involved. One to green. So restarting here in 36. Lost to 7 spots because of that mishap. Because of our mistake. 29 to go in stage 1 when we get back racing here. And we miss a shift. Thankfully our engine did not blow up. That would have been catastrophic. We gotta work our way back through the field. Gonna force it to the middle, 3 wide. We're just gonna go right through the middle here, as much as we can. So we are actually gaining quite a few spots here, 25 to go. Now we're back up to where we were. Even gaining some more. as we get near to the cars that did not pit. So this strategy, in the end, might have worked out just fine. I mean, without missing the pit box, that would have worked even better. Brake really late there. I do plan on pitting at the end of the stage. Again, when everybody else does. I just like fresh tires too much. And I want to make sure, just in case there is no caution, we can make it all the way to the end of stage 2 without having to pit for fuel. So 20 to go. Trying to get inside the top 20. We're sitting right now in 21st, but on the move up. Little loose. We end up saving it. Gotta say, just like Lucas Oil in Indianapolis, this track is growing on me. Definitely, as the races go, tracks are starting to grow on me. I mean, there are tracks that I just love from the beginning and still love at the end. But there also are some tracks, mainly road courses, besides, you know, Watkins Glen, that I just hate. Hate Circuit of the America. I can't do road courses and some oval track. I can't do Pocono. I mean, you guys didn't see it because, you know, the race didn't officially count, I guess, but it was bad. It would not have been a good race to watch. We're gonna see if we can sneak a top 15 here. No, and we're not being as aggressive as normal. You know, we're not going for crazy blocks or anything. Like I said, my only goal, no matter what place, just finish the damn race. It is a simple goal that I am almost certain we 100% can accomplish if we don't do stupid stuff. But I gotta say, these fresh tires, what a call. $14 to go. Daniel Dye just sends us into the corner, gives us a nice little tap. Little bump and run action. For 17th. Like I said, I don't think, you know, we're supposed to be up this high, so we'll take it. Give Daniel Dye the old bump action. Give him a little loose. These stupid lines that they're not low and they're not high. They're in the middle of each lane. Which if it works, it works. And it's great for defending. It is just so bad to attack. Like, I mean, you really have to send it in there. 10 laps to go, by the way. He almost cuts our nose off. Save it. There we go. We can save it. That's gonna knock us out of our groove. We were kind of kicking it up, catching these small pack of cars in front of us. Brett Moffitt, one of the cars outside looking in. He's almost in a must-win situation. He can get in on points, but he needs Raja Caruth, who he's in the back. He is not having the day he wants. Brett Moffitt, he's having not the best day, but for stage 1, I mean, he is staying close to contention. I know he'd much rather be leading this race. But actually, speaking of which, Raja Caruth, who right now he's in. He just needs someone who hasn't won to win. So right now, Kevin Harvick, if he wins, that puts Raja Caruth out. Unless Tony Stewart gets a bad finish. Right now, he's at 5th. So Kevin Harvick and Tony Stewart right now will be your last two as Raja Caruth goes by. With 2 to go here in stage 1. So what a race we're having so far through stage 1 for the playoffs and for the final spot. Did not think it could get this interesting. Final lap of stage 1 though. We hold on to a top 20. You go cross the start finish line here. Kevin Harvick is your stage 1 winner. What is Caden doing? Can I get to the bottom? Thank you. So everybody's gonna come in. We are gonna come in too. I mean, technically we can make it all the way, but not on the tires. I hate this turning. So definitely one of the slower pit stops. I don't know how. You know, there were a couple cars that stayed out. We'll see how many spots we lose. We came in 19th. To the green at the line. Only losing a couple. Stay 23rd. Only losing 4 spots. I don't actually think we lost any on the pit stop. I would say more so people stayed out. No, Matt Crafton did, Rajah Carew. Kevin Harvick actually stayed out. And Tony Stewart. Kevin Harvick in a must-win situation. Tony Stewart is in just a top 10, top 15 situation. Tanner Gray could win. Ty Majeski could win. Ben Rose, he's already in. Birdie, Sanchez, they're all in must-wins. Ryan Preece won last week to punch his ticket. He is in the playoffs. Go 8 people locked. 2 spots still left to fill that we will decide here. 175 laps. When we take the green flag, we'll go lap 41, 145. I have enough fuel to get there. Go back racing. Kevin Harvick, say he retains the lead. We will stay on the bottom. Looks like this bottom lane is moving up towards the front. Rajah Caruth right over there. Matt Crafton. All eyes are on him. See, where will he finish? He needs Kevin Harvick to not win. He needs one of us that are already locked in to win, and then he moves on. Or a win for himself, that would work too. As it stands, Rajah Caruth is knocked out of the playoffs. Now that could all change. A late breaking point here. As we get into it with Taylor Gray, send him up the track. Surprisingly, Kyle Busch has not won a race this season. And he is, you know, one of the best truck drivers ever. I will say that. He dominates. He doesn't race at all the races, but he does in this career mode. He hasn't won one. We are getting stuck behind somebody up there. I think Dean in that 5 car. Really slowing this inside lane down. Not allowing us to, you know, move forward. Take to the outside, and what a run we get. Yeah, but yeah, he's really, you can tell he's on them slow tires. work our way past him. You know, we're up top 15, maybe 14. I did not expect it, but strategy plays a big part, and that is strategy is also why we've been able to win 2 races and be where we are. See Kyle Busch, he finally gets around here. He definitely wants to pass us. He's in a must-win situation. You can tell he's not happy to be in this situation. We'll let him go. Follow him down low, past Stuart Friesen, hopefully. We'll follow back in. Now I could easily see this going green all the way. So I want to save some tires and not have a 44 truck get into us for no reason. Stuart Friesen also, he's in a must-win situation. He's a guy that you'd normally see in playoffs. But again, strange year. And of course, you know, does it really count? You know, races didn't get counted. And you know, that's a question. But you know, the season must go on and there's going to be a champion, so. Definitely a strange season, almost like the 2020 season with COVID. But there's going to be a champion, you know. So we get pushed all the way down by the bottom by Chase Purdy. 55 laps to go. The inside of Chase Purdy, we try. It's not gonna work. Maybe it works here. We really send it into him. Gonna run down the backstretch. And there. Turns 3 and 4, we're able to overtake him. Move us up to 14th. We started dead last in this race, so whatever outcome we get, you know, we will be proud. So stage wins, you don't get anything for stage wins in terms of playoffs. You do get points. But the only thing that helps you out for playoffs and, you know, more playoff points is wins. You know, every win is 10 points. So we're already 20 points ahead. So that's definitely something. You know, maybe we win this race and get 30 points ahead. And, you know, that you're basically 1 race ahead already. You're almost 1 race ahead already. So yeah, it helps. You know, right now we're just about half a race ahead. Half a race above the cutoff. So the leader, Lane Riggs, now takes a spot from Kevin Harvick. Lane Riggs with a win, moves into the playoff. Pays it from Kevin Harvick. Tony Stewart still riding in that top 10 and in a playoff spot. Tony Stewart now, right now, he wants to race then. He doesn't care about the winner. He's almost a top 15, depending on where Raja finishes. And right now, he's not looking too good. Back in, I wouldn't even say he's top 20. Passing 100 lap mark, 150 to go in the regular season. 45 to go in stage 2. Tyler Ankrum was challenging us a little bit. Seems he backs off a little. Down to the bottom and block them. You know, maybe we can be, you know, an outlier in the playoffs. Not allow players that need to win to pass us, and that will really hurt their chances. Really, that's what we're doing right now. Tyler Ankrum. So I know damn well he'd love to just get past us. Nick Sanchez, we haven't forgot. Almost spinning. Now it actually. Tom Majeski coming in. The pit, I don't actually think he's pitted. And, you know, his strategy did not work. And right now, if he goes one lap down, which he's gonna go pit. He's gonna go 1 or 2 laps down, and he can kiss his goodbye. That's a guy we normally see in playoffs too. Nick Sanchez in front of us, going into pit road. Bunch of these drivers coming down into pit road. Kevin Harvick coming in. Ben Rhodes, he's coming in too. He already has a win. Doesn't matter for him. But Kevin Harvick, this is huge for Rajah Carew. Kevin Harvick, fan favorite to win this race. Favorite to win this race. Starting on pole. Led almost a whole entire lap so to now. Chase Purdy coming in too. Stuart Friesen coming in too. A bunch of these guys who need a win are going to go laps down, 1 or 2 laps down, all because of strategy. And only one of them is going to get a lap back on a lucky dog. Maybe even none. It's Grant Enfinger. He's the laps down. You know. So, and he's pitted. I mean, he was involved in the wreck. Brett Moffitt on the outside looking in. You know, there's a chance he gets in if he finishes, you know, a good chunk ahead of Rajah Caruth. He can get in on points if there's a repeat winner. There's a bunch of ways some of these drivers can get in. But most are in must wins, except for Tony Stewart. And, you know, somewhat Rajah. 35 laps to go on the stage. Still got a long way to go. You know, maybe they get a lap back just by running lap times. You know, that's always a possibility. Very well could happen. As we were gonna get turned, can we save it? Yes, we can. Tyler Ankrum gives us the bumper. Now all these lap cars. Kevin Harvick passes us. Grant Enfinger passing us. Grant Enfinger, you can almost count him as out. Now he's, what, 2-3 laps down. He ain't gonna do nothing. Man, these tires, they are as good as gone. Getting the bumper, we're gonna get turned. So a caution comes out. Good news to some drivers here. So we actually fall 1 lap down because of that. We gotta go repair some damage. Hopefully look to get the lucky dog. We will look for the lucky dog here. We'll restart with 23-ish laps to go. So 2 to green, I actually have no idea what's happening up here. So there are quite a few cars that we have to pass. We need that lucky dog, and I plan on using all of these tires to get it. You know, no matter the cost. So we gotta go up 75th, and it's a long way up there. Couple rows up. We'll have 23 laps to get it done. You know, I'm a believer. I feel like we can get it done. We get set here to go green. Tried going all the way low. More contact back here. That did not work out for us whatsoever. Now we really send it all the way in. Gray here, almost brake checking us. Like I said, we are on a mission. Tony Stewart's also back here. That's not good for him. Didn't even know he was. When Harvick's not giving us any room, we're gonna force our way through there. Finally get past Kevin Harvick. So Matt Crafton's on the lead lap. Position we're looking for, I think it's 26th. That's somewhere up here. I see it. It's Stephen Parsons. We got eyes. once we get past Evan Parsons, we are going to all defense mode here. So we come to 15 to go. Alright, now we got a battle. And yeah, Stephen Park, he needs it more than us. But do we care? Quite frankly, no. There's your simple answer. We do not care, as Mike Tomlin would say. We're gonna get a run. We're gonna go to the inside. Now on the inside, we make the pass for 26th. We are back in Lucky Dog contention. We'll pass to a freezing, or Rajat for route 2. Right now, it's looking good for Rajat Karut, not for Tony Stewart. But you know what is looking good for us? We can just coast from here. We'll get the Lucky Dog. We'll pit. Fresh tires, fresh fuel. And we'll have about 100, 101 to go to the end of the race. Like I said, our only job here for the next 10 laps as we come to the line. Stay in 26th. Past the halfway point. A few laps to go. 12 laps or so. I don't know what he's doing. 76. Spencer Boyd stay in our lane. A bunch of cars like doing us, giving us a little taps on the bumper. It's actually really starting to piss me off. And getting turned, that actually pissed me off too. I remember that. I think it was Grant Enfinger. He was a lap down. Moved us. He was more than a lap down. Moved us to a lap down. There's 7 to go. About to be right back in this thing. And we might just compete for a win just to piss people off. So we've been doubted from the beginning as a rookie. Hated the way we drive because we drive. Nobody passes us. That's how we drive. You can't pass us. We can't move back. You know, Jennifer Jo Cobb started the hate, then Nick. We settled that quickly. But Nick Sanchez, we still have a feud with him. We have unsettled beef, and we are going to settle it. Probably next chance we get as we come to 5 to go here in stage 2. Tony Stewart looking to get a 1 lap down. He's coming. Second away. He understands. He needs to get at least back on the lead lap. He's back to under a second. He's definitely on his way up. Man on a mission, we call him. 3 to go. We're in the second stage. one more time around here in second stage of the regular season. And there'll be one more stage left in the regular season. Can we get back? Lead lap. We take that turn a little wide. Looks like it'll all hold together. Leader crosses the line. That will put us, lucky dog. As of right now, Lane Riggs is in the playoffs. As of right now. And what should have happened? Yep, we get lucky dog candidate. There'll be 26 cars lead lap to start stage 3, which will be about 101 laps long. See everybody coming in the pit, us included. So we want to make sure we can at least make it to the end. Oh crap, we were not supposed to pit. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh. Hopefully we still get lucky dog. If not, that might have just been the biggest mistake. I mean, it still says lucky dog candidate. So I have no idea. Now. So we're going to start dead last in the field. We will at least be on the lead lap. Definitely warm up the tires here. One to go. So green. So 100 laps in the regular season remain. We are good on fuel. Thankfully, NASCAR doesn't punish us and doesn't get rid of our lucky dog situation. Back racing. Here we go. "99 laps to go. So every car pitted. So every car can make it to the end. So say we go caution free. $95 to go. Means you gotta get these tires to last you 95 laps. I don't see that happening. Hey, we will do what we can to get the best finish we can without, wrecking. All we're looking forward to the first race around the time. Way down low goes Taylor Gray. What a dive bomb that was. We've really been coasting around. We're not really forcing our way into any gaps. Really all I want to see is the checkered flag. That's going for a gap right there by Corey Heim. Me and him fighting for regular season champion. He's not that far ahead. But certainly, since he's a lap down, a good finish puts us there. He just hits a bump. Huge checkup by Corey Heim. Somehow we are back to fighting for position. We were in some laps in the top 10. That helped. Rajah Carew, he's up there. Tony Stewart, he's back there. Rajah Carew. Like, they're only separated by 10 points. And right now, Rajah Carew is in. Tony Stewart's right there, but he's a lap down. Gotta remember that. Tony Stewart needs a caution. Try going for Lucky Dog. Instead, we got it. Now he's back in Lucky Dog position. He could greatly use a caution. 10 rows. You might want to try and help his former teammate, Grant Enfinger. Not teammates anymore. Grant Enfinger decides to move to a 9. We are back in the top 25. Send it down low. Really make it stick. Moves us up to 23rd. You know, maybe we'll go for a top 20. But lead lap is just all I... Finishing on the lead lap, that's all I ask for. I know our tires are going to give out. Probably around lap 210, 200-ish. Caution around there, that would be grateful. 2 cautions, 2 stages, so 4 restarts have happened in total. One caution each stage, maybe that trend continues. And there is a caution in this 3rd and final stage. $75 to go. Moves back to Ryan Preece. And boy, Ryan Preece wins. Tony Stewart gets such a relief. Tony Stewart's in a position he is rooting for Ryan Preece to win. Tony Stewart now wants Ryan Preece to win. So does Rajah Caruth. Playoffs. It gets interesting here. Wouldn't it be nice if trucks did, final regular season race at Daytona like the Cup Series does? Pure chaos would go down there. Because Daytona is, an even track. As long as you stay in the pack, you'll have a chance to win. Now, avoiding the wrecks, you also have to worry about that. But I feel like Daytona, Talladega, those are, the 2 most even tracks where anyone can win. As we get into the wall, Courtney Heim, I don't know why he's racing us. He's a full lap down. So we're going to go through the grass. Now we'll bring out a caution. So I think that gives Tony Stewart that might give Tony Stewart chance with the lucky dog. We're gonna come pit, fix some damage. And our tires were coming out. I don't think we'll drop too far. Just only a couple spots, so. We'll pit. I will say my foot cramping up is not a good idea to do races on like that. Yeah, so we'll restart 26. You lose one spot for pitting, but you gain fresh tires. You know, we will take that deal every day of the week. Warm up the tires here. Tony Stewart does not get the lucky dog. Holy crap, who gets it? I thought it was Tony Stewart. Ty Majeski. He now has an opportunity to race for the win and to get into the playoffs. 68 to go as of now, 2 to green, so 66 laps to go when we go back racing. We need 66 laps out of these tires. We have one set of tires left to use to our disposal. As you get 7, we use 6. About to go green. "66 laps to go to decide the playoffs. To decide who's in. We just let it coast in there as we gain a whole position. Just by really not using our brakes. 65 to go. You know, you lay off the gas earlier, but you carry more speed into the corners. Unless you have Raja Karuth almost stopping right in front of you. What a bump and run that was for Dean Thompson. He hit us earlier before. If anything, that's payback. Back inside the top 20. Take it 3 wide in the middle. Bailey Curry makes it 3 wide. Now back to 2 wide. Matt Crafton was to our outside. Matt Crafton, he had a quiet year, but he is locked into the playoffs. I can't say it was a bad year. I mean, did go unnoticed, one win. It's not his best. I would say it's under average for him, as he's been known to be a really good Truck Series driver. But you know, can't complain as he's in playoffs. What a rookie year we've had to this point. Hopefully we can carry some magic into playoffs. No, we'll pass as cars go by. I'm not worried about passing. Also, regular season champ gets 5 extra points in the playoffs. Forgot to mention that. So either us or Corey Heim will get 25 points. Right now, just working on saving tires to get us to go the distance. We have fuel. We have everything. Just need tires to get to the end. What a corner that was. Up the P15. Right now, just slowly making our way through the field. Not really using much to get around. But 50 laps to go. 200 completed, 50 to go in the regular season. Harrison Burton trying to make a move on past us. Instead, he rams right to the back of us. Almost causing us to spin out. He's got a pit now. Don't know what that was for. Thank God we were able to save it. No harm comes out of it, just a lot of damage to our rear, to our bumper. Hopefully that doesn't hurt the strategy that much. We can still make it. That's what we're doing. But I mean, he just sent it. We even gave him room on the inside, just runs right to the back. Coming to the line, 40 to go. Ryan Preece out back in the lead. Can he go back to back and enter the playoffs hot? Right now, a second ahead of Lane Riggs, who needs a win to get into the playoffs. He has 40 laps to try and make up almost a second, or just about a second and a half. Roger Caruthi is sitting in a nice position as of now to make playoffs. Tony Stewart, as of now, he's also in the playoffs, but you gotta feel like if Lane Riggs gets in, does Raja have enough points to knock Tony Stewart out, since Tony Stewart's a lap down? But of course, if Ryan Preece wins, they both get in. So now both of them are all rooting for Ryan Preece. Ryan Preece, I'm sure he wants to win to get 10 extra playoff points. As we are counting down, 35 laps to go now. Lap traffic will play a part. I'm sure they are close to it right now. Maybe even at it. By the way, if you make it to this point in the video, the rest of this series will come out just about 2 times a week. We get set for the next season. I want to get it done before the Daytona 500 in real life. You know, it's been holding it back, but you know, I gotta get it done. I have the time to do it now. So. I mean, leader is still running good lap times. That lap we were faster. We come to 30 to go. In the regular season. Will we see a late race caution? That'll make it even more interesting. Even more action-packed than what it already is. Now there are no green-white checkers in Iracing. There is no overtime. You cannot add laps. So a race will finish under caution if it comes to it. Right now, we've just been holding our own. We've been in 15th for a good 20 laps now, I'd say. Just holding our own, kind of pacing around. As I've said before. Actually, Nick Sanchez is in position. Tony Stewart, he's not even in position for the lucky dog. It will be Nick Sanchez. We restarted in last place, might I add. He's worked his way all the way up. Try and give him a fighting chance if there is a caution. .25 to go though. He's running out of time. There's an easy. If he needs a caution, he needs it now. I would imagine we would hit. Get the fresh tires. What a story we had to get just a 15th. You know, you get spun out in stage 2, get the lucky dog. Not to mention we started in last place. And we ran it in the top 10 during stage 2. We actually crashed from top 10. Save it. That mill's all over us. And it deep into the corner. I was scared just gonna pull a Harrison Burton and just run right through us. That is the last thing I want to happen. We've really been saving these tires. 20 laps here at Richmond Night. Gotta say, I do love these night races. I feel like a sunset race would be the best. Nick Sanchez, he's a lap down. We're just going to let him go. I mean, he is on a mission. As we come to the line here, 1 lap, or what am I saying? 15 laps to go. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. We've saved the tires as much as we could, but they are now just starting to fall off quite a bit. They've lasted us a good amount though. They kept us in the top 15 situation if we can hold on. We're not going to kill ourselves for a top 15. But, yeah, there. Oh, never mind. He stops right in front. Dean Thompson, we gave him a good bump earlier. Maybe he wants payback. Maybe not. He's not in playoff position. He's going to come to our outside. He's going to move us up the track. He's still not happy about what we did to him. He passes us. 10 to go. Ryan Preece in the lead, but Lane Riggs, he's coming back. 0.2 of a second off. Ryan Preece, Raja Caruth, Tony Stewart, all wanting a Ryan Preece win. Lane Riggs wants it. Tyler Ankrum, he makes some noise up there. So you touch the apron, that's one thing you don't want to do here. That'll send you up the track as it does right there. That was really close, under a 10th, almost side by side. Can Lane Riggs win his way into the playoffs? He has 8 laps to do it. Now that moves. Oh, Lane Riggs takes the lead. Ryan Preece, 0.3 of a second already. Ryan Preece, he's out of gas. Could have been lap traffic. As we come to 6 to go. They're on 5 to go. They are 3/10 of a lap ahead of us. Our tires are shot. We are sideways. Lane rigs, half a second extends it. It is looking good. 5 laps to go at the line, or 6 to go at the line for us. They are coming to 5 to go. Don't get turned. Don't turn us. Make contact. The 45 right there. Almost a second lead. Lane Riggs is pulling away. Lane Riggs. I never even thought about giving him a chance. I don't think anybody did. We are sideways. 5 to go. They are coming to 4 to go. Right now we're trying desperately to hold on to 16th. Chasing the car. Or the truck. Lead stays at 8/10. Tyler Ankrum slowly closing his way, and he doesn't have enough time. They are coming to 3 to go. A second lead now for Lane Riggs. Three to go for us. 2 to go for them. Tony Stewart, see him creeping up behind me. He needs all the points he can get, because right now Rajat Karuth might be ahead. It's Matt Mills, he'll look to pass us. I don't think he'll make it stick. He forced him down, that will not stick. We moved to 2 to go. They moved to the white flag. It was just about a second. Now this battle. We get the white flag. Who will win? Keep a look at the standings in the bottom right corner. Most likely Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs wins. Lane Riggs wins and will move into the playoffs with a win at Richmond. And we come across the line here, we will happily take a 16th place finish. What a race to end off the regular season. 9 different drivers win their way into the playoffs. 1 will get in on points. Rajat Karuth or Tony Stewart. Did Rajat Karuth do enough? Where did he finish? Slowly scrolling down. 21st, Tony Stewart. 28th. Tony Stewart will also make it to the playoffs. Real quick, this is the winning move that got Lane Riggs into the NASCAR playoffs. See, the lap cars are holding him up. Lane Riggs goes to the inside, and he's just able to blow right past Ryan Preece. You see he's on the inside here. Goes into the turn. He has Ben Rhodes. Oh, to slow him up. Ben Rhodes is in the playoff. Ryan Preece is in the playoff. But Lane Riggs, that is the move. Right there. To get Lane Riggs into the NASCAR playoffs. NASCAR Truck Series playoffs. So real quick, the newspaper. We finished 16th at Richmond. The top 5 running order. Lane Riggs, Preece, Ankrum, Kyle Busch, and Taylor Gray. So we earn 28 season points, and that will officially move us into first place, and that will give us the regular season championship. That will give us 5 more points, so we did just enough to hold on. But now what we all been waiting for. Who is in? So once again, we finish up top with 2 wins. Brett Moffitt actually gets in over Tony Stewart. So Brett Moffitt will be your last playoff driver. Tony Stewart just barely missing out. Roger Carruth, he actually falls quite a bit. Don't know what happened there. So coming in, William Sawatch with the win. He's not racing anymore, so he gets disqualified from the playoffs because he is no longer a racer. So what does that mean? Tony Stewart somehow, some way gets in off of 2 points from Eddie George. So if you look in the top left of your screen, that is the final playoff standings, and that is who gets in. We, of course, at the top with 25 playoff points, really a whole half a race ahead of some of these drivers. But that will do it here. And I will see you guys for the first race of the playoffs.